got NBA basketball in store from New Orleans, Louisiana, the home of the Pelicans, right here on 2K Sports. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Johnson is out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Horford in the center, locking down the middle. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. That one off the back iron and out.
I mean, it's hard not to notice how many ways Anthony Davis can affect a game. Offense, defense. I mean, it's a very short list of deficiencies in his game. Rim protection, rebounding, mobility, spacing, now adding the three-point shot. A transcendent player.
2 free throws. His ass trip.
That one is no good. And Davis more of a face-up offensive weapon than an old-school back-to-the-basket big man.
Well, this is where the league is going, Kevin, but I still think Anthony Davis is going to be most effective when he gets the ball on the left block, one dribble away, where teams are unable to defend him with a single guy. They bring the double team, and he's quick to the basket. So much more potential to tap into.
Well, Isaiah Thomas, a first-time All-Star in 2016, only the second player in NBA history, 5'9" or shorter, to merit that honor. I didn't know that.
Yeah, following in the footsteps of the legendary Calvin Murphy. And for a guy taken with the 60th and final pick of the 2011 draft, Thomas no longer Mr. Irrelevant. Another step in his quest to become the best under 6-foot basketball player to ever lace him up.
They get it again. Here's Cousins. Good work defensively by Horford. Bradley kicks to Thomas. Down low. And taken away by Johnson. And Thomas, here we go.
That's it.
Wasted time on that one.
What the fuck?
A nice pass in close quarters. Sometimes those can be tricky.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's sent back by Horford.
Al Horford positioning himself perfectly and swats that shot away.
For New Orleans, they have not yet made a free throw in the game. 0 of 2 so far.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Bradley passes to Thomas. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. And so here is New Orleans. They trail by 3. Hill dishes to Cousins. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Hey, paid attention in arts and crafts school right there. Didn't have to work very hard at all for that one.
And stolen by Cousins. Tries to keep it alive. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting in the early going here, pretty good for 22%. Here's Frazier, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And the Celtics, a stifling defensive ball club under head coach Brad Stevens.
I mean, tremendous perimeter defenders.
One
of the graded teams in the league in terms of steals. And even without being a dominant defensive rebounding team, they were...
Yeah, no, my shit lagging, period. Like, it's lagging kind of. Every time I kind of get the ball, my shit lagging. It's cool, though. It's cool. I was playing on Cedric yesterday like this. I still won. His ass weak.
Effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
And that shows once again that craftiness and body positioning can overcome just someone's sheer size.
Get in there.
Snatched up.
Stop playing with him. Damn.
And finally they hit one. Davis has got 5 points so far. Thomas kicks to Johnson. And the foul called on Anthony Davis.
Calm down, AD.
That's his first foul.
See, look. Damn, this shit was last.
That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson.
I didn't know your ass even had the fucking ball off the end. Oh, fucking one pass.
And Moore kicks to Davis.
Come on, that was a dunk.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. And the wide
Get out there.
shot from Crowder.
Nope.
3 pointers off the mark. Pelicans trailed by 3. And Davis wide open. He shoots. Offensive rebound. Some nice passing here by New Orleans.
Can I get one?
No good.
Damn, any foul.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Johnson outside. Thomas up top. Frazier covering. Thomas passes to Olynyk. Thomas dishes to Olynyk.
Come on, that shit lagging. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh shit, you bogey got a wide open shot. Good shit. Good shot. Good shot. And one. Come on.
That set had everything but the finish. You know, even though they missed that shot, they know they will convert that more times than not.
And stolen by Cousins. Here's Moore.
Oh, good sit.
And it's Hill. That's on the assist from Moore.
Their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. Right, you play all the backcourt positions, including shooting guard. Some have said the talent level at the 2 guard has fallen off a bit of late. Would you agree with this?
I think it's been an interesting shift, Kevin, in the NBA with regards to the scoring point guard and how much there are guards in our league who initiate offense not with the pass, but more with their ability to get to the rim, eventually get to the foul line, their ability to score the basketball and run pick and roll offenses. And with how quick teams are playing, there maybe are fewer opportunities for shooting guards to get the ball in positions where they can score.
But 2 guards have got to handle the ball. We're seeing that more and more, that versatility is important for teams.
No question about it. A lot of coaches are looking for complementary 2 guards or small forwards out there that can get to the right spots and then make the next play. After your point guard draws defense, can the next man on your team be just as effective with his pass, with his scoring?
Now that bullshit went in.
Ante Cunningham's checked in for New Orleans. Holiday comes in for Tim Frazier. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Jerebko's checked in for Johnson. Brown comes in for Jay Crowder. Marcus Smart's checked in for Avery Bradley.
Ah, that's supposed to be a fucking block.
For Isaiah Thomas.
Just doing the job on the backboards.
And good that time. That's 7 points for Anthony Davis.
No amount of D right there is going to stop AD when he's that close to the 10.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
Got right up in his jersey. I thought they actually traded for him. Didn't allow separation. Just a terrific effort.
Here's Rozier following the basket by DeMarcus Cousins. Smart passes to Olynyk.
No.
And he can't stop the run as he misses.
He's certainly a threat to finish those opportunities with some style and flair, but the defense did
one person, you lucky.
job preventing that from happening.
Here's Rozier. Brown dishes to Smart. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Davis. The definition of a gamer, Marcus Smart, a real blue-collar player girl.
The Celtics want to play. They want those fire breathers on the floor. His anger got the best of him at times in the past, and that altercation he had with an opposing fan back in college might have given some teams pause. The Celtics want guys who care, and he definitely does.
Monty Eunice is checked in for Davis.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them
apart to the wrong fucking
person.
He really could time those perfectly. What an assist.
Feeds to Monty Eunice. To the paint. Cousins. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And the rejection by Cousins. Brown
Get out there.
when he fires. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Ah, my shit lagging.
They've been
That's what.
sensational
There we go.
on the backboard to start this game.
Holiday goes in. It's good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Rozier kicks to Olynyk. Soft touch off the glass.
Oh, you can see it.
Olynyk got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, got to feel good about the way you started this one, guys, as he is making almost everything out there and giving his team a good, solid boost.
Now here is Holiday. And again, it's DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got 12.
I mean, this quarter belongs to him.
That's it.
Yeah.
You said that was an L1 though. You could make that an L1.
To the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
And one.
Swing to the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And Cunningham is just an athletic big man who knows how to get to the free throw line.
Pelicans shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. The Pelicans making a switch here. And he makes the first but misses the second. That will count.
That's all.
Got it off in time, but it's no good. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Right from the start, they have been able to really own that paint and just dominate the backboard.
Control the glass, and you control the pace, and you get those extra possessions, which are huge.
On the court for the Celtics. Brown and
Oh, good block.
Thomas and Smart, the feisty backcourt pairing. And it's Horford at the 5 spot. Johnson, he's checked in for Brown. Deep 2 from Crawford. Off the inbound, no good. Here's Smart. The shot missing. Now New Orleans will take it the other way.
Well, for the Pelicans,
Oh, what was that? That was a fucking foul. They thought he beat that nigga ass.
in the league last season, their goal was to become a top 10 defense. Instead, they went the other direction.
The Celtics making a switch here.
Get off my man.
Bradley's checked
Get off my man.
in the foul on Avery Bradley. That is his first foul of the game. The Pelicans making a switch here. Gents is checked in. Here's Crawford. Crawford missing again. And the Pelicans had brought in coaches from Golden State. They simplified the defensive system. The hope was, Brent, that they could make major strides.
I think the reason why it did not materialize is the simple fact that the coaching staff did not have all the pieces that they needed to move on the chessboard last year, and so that stunts the development even going into this year. They're going to have to go back into the playbook and into the basics to begin this year, and we'll see how far they can come.
No.
Near the three-point
That's it.
It's Thomas. Horford no up. New Orleans leading by 10. Crawford outside.
No one person. What the fuck? No, it ain't. Let's go. Get in there.
And no good. Celtics trail by 10.
Get the ball. Get the fuck. In my court. Oh my god. They cheated me. What the fuck? They just cheated me.
Good on the jump shot. The Pelicans shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Cook kicks to Ajinça. Now the pass to Cook. Here's Montejunas. Jacks up a 3. That's his second shot and his second basket.
Damn, why they trying to cheat me, bro?
Passing setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key. And the Celtics, really since the departure of the big three and Rajon Rondo, doing an amazing job of stockpiling assets and draft picks all along while still being competitive. So you had to know, though, that front office wouldn't hesitate to make a big move. This is an organization that seeks to compete for championships and nothing else.
Tim Frazier's checked in for Cook. Celtics trail by 11. Passes it to Johnson.
That's too far.
Whoa.
But they recover it. That's tipped. A three from Bradley.
Damn, get out there.
Three ball.
Yes, he's too exceptional from deep range to leave uncovered.
And the Celtics last season in a quote-unquote rebuild mode. And yet, Greg, they were among the best teams in the NBA, certainly the East. Did they need to make any trades?
You know, they basically had to start combining assets. They were already one of the deepest teams in the league. They had 3 first-round picks in that 16 draft, 3 second-rounders. At some point, you have to make a quantity for quality trade.
It was just lagging hard,
get 15 spots.
Yeah, not a highlight reel play there. He needs to be aware of where he is on the court at all times.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Here is Cunningham. And that one is good. And now a 12-point Pelican lead.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Damn, I shit lagging.
Bradley kicks to Johnson. Back to Bradley.
See, look, my
That one
shit
falls
lagging.
coming
What
off
the fuck?
Johnson's feet. Bradley's got 5 points in the quarter.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Frazier the pass to Cunningham. Lets it go with the three. The offensive rebound. Frazier dishes to Holiday. No good with the triple.
Well, he's got both height and length, and that time showed them both.
Thomas, no good.
Yeah, so far, he has not had his usual effort in this one, and it's really hurting the team.
And a fast break now for the Celtics. Johnson's got the ball. It's tipped.
Oh no, he's slow as hell.
One column in their favor, and it's all adding up. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that.
I try to get down there.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Just fundamental basketball. Horford's really flushing it down there. Makes it look so easy, and big guys often do.
Celtics trail by 10.
That's all.
It's Cunningham with the rebound.
My shit lagging.
The three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts.
He looked like he was in rhythm to shoot that one, guys, especially as open as he was. Just clanged it.
And Jay Crowder really kind of stuck at the role there in Dallas, sent the Celtics in the Rondo trade, and boy, has he been a culture setter for Boston. The consummate pro, one of the most competitive players in our league, and he's become a difference maker on both ends. I think he's improved tremendously in the past season. Credit him and Coach Brad Stevens.
And one of the things that stands out about Jay Crowder is that at 6'6", 235, very physically strong.
Yeah, he plays bigger than his height. Not shy about throwing his weight around. And one of the league leaders in steals per game. He can cover on the wing and body you up on the block.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Davis comes in for Moniunas, and it's Hill in for Cunningham. Shot from the top of the key. No good from Cousins. Celtics trail by 10. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
It's stolen by Frazier. The kick out to Hill. Cousins, no one around him. And the Pelicans get it back.
To see them compose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Every season, Brent, so much exciting young talent always coming into the NBA.
Well, that's what the league is really predicated on, is young drafted players who come in and change the fortunes of a franchise around. I think we're about to see some of that take place in Minnesota with Karl Anthony Towns.
One of my favorite young players, only 1 year at Kentucky.
And another guy who people look at with regards to his position, Kevin, and say they can't quite figure out what it is that he does not do well.
Ejuan Moore is checked in for the Pelicans. Celtics trailed by 12. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the players Boston really wanted when they traded Rondo to Dallas a couple of years ago was Jay Crowder. And since Crowder arrived in Boston, he's been a culture setter. Arriving in the midst of a losing streak, he said, "I lost my mind." I pulled Coach Stevens to the side and asked him, "What are we trying to do here?" And Crowder wasn't done. He went to the front office and to teammates. He said, "I play to win."
Bullshit.
Kevin, he'll accept nothing less.
Great stuff, DA. Thank you. You're smart.
Bullshit.
And the rejection by Cousins.
Bullshit.
And taken away by Brown. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That's foul number 2 for him.
Are they gay?
Celtics trail by 14. Smart kicks to Rozier.
No ball. Oh my God.
Oh, through the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
You can do that. Have fun.
This nigga crazy.
Their roster is constructed. They can play big or small. The question is which lineup works best. They have players who are great at one end but can hurt you on the other. That's just a tricky balance.
Eunice is checked in for New Orleans.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And the rejection by Cousins. Here's Moore. And there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist from Moore. 14 points for DeMarcus Cousins.
And as they continue to just...
Oh, I ain't run. Are you still miss, bro? What the fuck?
They win by
1 through 12, it's been a total team effort. Guys giving their all on both ends of the floor, and you can see that reflected on that score.
Ah, that's a steal. Hey, gay.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much.
What the fuck? What are you throwing the ball?
And really, Brown is astonishing when he takes it inside. The defense does not know what to do with him.
Now here's Smart. The dish to Uretko. The kick out to Brown. Inside. And stolen by Cousins.
Fuck both of my men.
And it's Hill with the jam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets.
Let's go. Good defense, shorty.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Eunice.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
To the middle.
Good shit.
And finished off by Brown.
And love seeing Brown drop the hammer. Just an amazing dunker who really bashes it in the basket.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Smart kicks to Uretko. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Cousins has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Holiday, the pass to Moore. Eunice dishes to Moore. He kicks it to Cousins. Count that one. Cousins has got 4 points this quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Rozier kicks to Smart. Moore with the steal. out to the right wing. Holiday with the three. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And we finished one half of basketball.
I tweet. And I'll pass to the wrong people.
Up by 15. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at DeMarcus Cousins in this game. He has been everywhere.
How about a double-double already? I mean, this is the sort of energy performance that just energizes your entire team.
Well,
how? What the fuck?
Is typically a good night. Ending the half with one, well, that's some amazing
Appreciate
work.
Frazier is out there with Holiday. Then there's Davis. Then there's Solomon Hill. And it's Cousins in at the 5. That's Alvin Gentry's 5 as we get into the second half.
You know, you think about DeMarcus Cousins. Every time you feel like he's kind of nearing his ceiling, he just explodes through it. I mean, some of the stat lines he put up, they're legendary. And if he weren't already difficult enough to defend last year, he added the ability to shoot that three-pointer. I mean, you're talking about a 7-footer with the complete repertoire on the offensive end.
And Davis gets it to go.
When a physical specimen like Anthony Davis gets room near the basket, you have to get him the rock every single time. Great recognition there.
Johnson with a screen on Cousins. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Horford's got 4 this quarter. And talking about Cousins' new outside shot, he hadn't taken more than 22 three-pointers in an entire season before last year. Quite a change.
Yeah, everything Cousins is doing skill-wise on the money. Maybe you'd like for him to shoot for a higher field goal percentage, but that could be nitpicky. The important thing is the total effect he has on his team.
So I'm saying this shit lagging.
Been the best rebounder on the floor today.
His rebound total now in the double digits. Been an animal all night long. Well, if they had an edge at halftime.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
If these guys are focused on making a push with the basketball, they can be very good.
See, look, what the fuck you reaching?
And the foul called on Anthony Davis. Timeout. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And that'll prompt Brad Stevens to break right here. Timeout taken. Brent, they say the elite big man in the middle is a dying breed. What do you think? Any truth to that?
How about the birth of the new big man?
I would say so, too.
I just don't like to be so pessimistic about what it is that we used to see.
You see cycles, right? In the league,
Absolutely. So I'm more of one of those guys, glasses half full. So let's celebrate the versatility, the mobility, and the incredible talent of the young players at their size being able to be as effective as they are in the NBA.
You know, he just like every other coach can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling in there.
Now, some of that right now might be a lack of toughness, but you can't combine that with laziness. Guys are not crashing down and closing off those driving lanes.
New Orleans making some changes here. Alexis Ajinça comes in for Omer Asher. And it's Etuan Moore checking in for Jordan Crawford. Celtics trail by 10. Thomas passes to Horford. The kick out to Crowder. Johnson outside.
Come on, shit lag. What the fuck?
On the clock. In the corner, Bradley with it. Dishes it to Thomas.
Right.
The feed to Johnson. Tries again. And Johnson missing again. Shot left block.
Can I get a foul?
With the rebound. Horford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
See, oh my God, what the fuck?
Johnson can't
ooh. What you did?
It's still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Ajinça. Rebound Boston.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
The only way you're going to challenge him in that situation, you have to attack with more power. Yeah, this has been a night where you can look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the jam by Achinsa.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Terrific anticipation, using the hands. How are you not protecting the basketball in that situation?
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Well, good hand-eye coordination, but he can only get the deflection very close.
Diallo, he's checked in.
Good shit.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
Well, if he was wearing a badge, it'd be one of courage. He rose up and actually took that shot.
In the city of New Orleans, still grappling with the legacy of Hurricane Katrina back in 2005. So much devastation. But, Brent, this city has really come back, and their bounce back has been inspirational.
Well, it has been inspirational, and it continues to inspire people around this city to great, great heights. And what the Pelicans have in front of them, Kevin, could really bring a sense of confidence and community to New Orleans in some huge ways. Anthony Davis has a lot on his shoulders, but could go down as one of the most influential athletes in Louisiana.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Johnson. And Coach Alvin Gentry, an assistant for the Warriors in their title run in 2015. And Brent, there was a lot of excitement and anticipation around him coming to New Orleans.
I don't even think about last year for Alvin Gentry as a full season in the NBA. And he had none of his players in training camp. Most of them hurt throughout the course of the year. And Anthony Davis really taking on a load that maybe he shouldn't have after a career year, the one before. So this year really starts to be, in my opinion, what Alvin Gentry could mean for the Pelicans.
Trying to come back, Kevin, and you can't afford too many mistakes. His fourth turnover hampering their efforts.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Urebko's checked in for Jay Crowder. Brown comes in for Avery Bradley. And it's Rozier in for Isaiah Thomas.
I won.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. For New Orleans, they have had some good chances at the line, but only gone 6 of 12 from the stripe. And the Pelicans making a change here. Ashik's checked in. And so Moore nails both of them. Celtics trail by 17. Expanding his range. Cook kicks to Ashik. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Every time they get scored on this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Rozier the best.
Ashik getting up that time for that rejection. Shooters must be aware of that shot blocking ability.
And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Smart kicks to Rozier. And sends it back. Wow. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ashik. Boston making some changes. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Urebko. And Thomas subbed in for Terry Rozier. Olynyk has the open look. No good again that time. Pelicans leading by 19. Beyond the arc. Moore with the bucket. Moore's got 5 points so far.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Olynyk. Thomas kicks to Brown. Diallo the pass to Cook. He gets that one.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Damn, boy.
How small Isaiah Thomas is?
Hell
Just a
no.
great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Hill comes in for Dante Cunningham. And Jordan Crawford is subbed in for Ejuan Moore. And it's good, 2 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Thomas kicks to Smart. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist.
What the fuck?
Thomas got his 4th
Come on,
assist
sit back.
this one.
I got that bitch back.
By Hill.
I had to.
Here's Cook.
Got his foul?
It's hauled in by Brown.
I knew it.
Well, he's seen it before where he can light it up with the best in the league, but right now.
Oh, wow. Hello. That's a beautiful jam.
Kevin, is there
No, boy.
a player out there capable of moves
No,
as
boy.
stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is an elite.
Come here, give me down. Give me down.
Oh, no more.
Here's Diallo. And the layup is.
Come here, let's go. Let's go, shorty.
Diallo's got his second bucket.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half.
Let's go.
Sticking to the percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Oh!
Back by Horford. And up the court come the Celtics.
That's it.
Break. Brown fires. Offensive rebound.
Oh, you bogus.
Kicks to
You
Horford.
should
Back to Smart.
have shot that.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock.
That's it.
It's tipped. And stolen by Horford.
Not going.
From 15
That's
feet
all.
away.
Oh!
High off the rim and drops. And it's 6 points for Jaylen Brown.
Wow, my God, he pulled up. Good shit, though.
How accomplished Brown is down low, destroying whoever is in his way.
Now, here's Thomas. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. The 3 quarters of play. And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Here's Rozier on the floor for Boston. They've got Young. Green is up there with Rozier. And there's Jerebko. And it's Zeller in the 5 down low. Pelicans shooting well. They're at 45%. Hill kicks to Cook.
No one.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for New Orleans. Davis comes in for Omer Asik. And as far as Ashik's value offensively, mostly working without the ball.
Good shit.
Ran a great offensive rebounder, and he's a prolific and terrific screen setter.
Well, really, he's a very limited 5-man, as you mentioned. A good screen setter, but not great hands on the inside unless he's controlling offensive rebounders. No question that he's out there for both defense and rebounding.
Hill dishes to Crawford. It's back to Hill, and it goes down 2 points. And that's now 11 points for Davis.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Good shit.
And the dunk by Zeller.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
Young fella?
Rozier, the pass to Young.
We on that ball.
Outside, Green. And Young kicks to Green. It's deflected. And stolen by Cousins.
Good shit. Shit.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Drew Holiday for Cook. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter.
Get to the line. And one.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Cunningham, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And Brent, you remember when Anthony Davis came into the league, the only question mark was his slender frame. Those days are over.
Well, when he turned sideways his rookie year, you couldn't find him, but he's put on 30 pounds of muscle and has still retained all of that quickness.
Fundamentals,
so
boy.
That's a training staff as well as his discipline and commitment in the offseason.
I go with the fundamentals
back.
fundamentals for basketball,
on that
man.
three-point shot, Kevin. Imagine that when that comes along.
Fundamental.
And Cousins throws it down.
That shot was all about Holiday and his ability to see the floor and the open man.
See, look.
Here's Zeller.
Why are you always doing that?
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Zeller's got 6 here in this quarter.
They really did a nice job of getting the ball into an area where good things tend to happen, and they did.
And that
was a fucking post.
1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation,
Is it off
Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
Well, it fires up your teammates and the fans when you make plays like that out in the open court and explosive.
Come here. That's a fifth foul.
Called on Anthony Davis.
Good.
That will be foul number 5 on him. And the Pelicans making a change here. Moore's checked in. Here's Rozier. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. That free throw, no good. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Davis. He hits the second from the line. For New Orleans, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Yep, that one goes.
That's a great drive from Drew Holiday, using that blazing speed to his advantage.
Here's Green. After Drew Holiday's score, Young with no one around. Busted. No good that time either. Here's Crawford. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Jerebko can't get it to go. Here's Moore. Here's Ajinça. And he banks in the layup.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And the foul.
Oh, shit.
That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here's Rozier. No good on the quick 3. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Nice unselfish dish there, right where his teammate could do something with it.
And they double up Cousins. It's tipped. The drive by Green. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
I mean, there's not a lot of reasons for a turnover, but there's certainly not one there. Just a lapse of judgment.
Omer Ashe, he's checked in for New Orleans. Now here is Holiday to the inside. It's stolen by Green. He feeds it to Young. Moore with the block.
Damn, boy.
They retain.
What is all I told y'all? Big nigga shot. Yeah, no, boy ain't playing.
Free throw is good. Some changes for New Orleans.
Moore is not playing.
For E'Twaun Moore. And it's Frazier in for Drew Holiday.
Hell, dog.
And the Celtics also making a change. Brown is checked in for Green. Frazier kicks to Ajinça.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
Are you fouling the man?
Moves right there, guys.
Bro, you know this game over, right?
And he can't get the second one to
If you come back from this, boy, you a fucking legend.
Hill has the open look. Frazier dishes to Ashe. Crawford, no
You come back from this, you're a fucking legend.
gets it to go from beyond. Crawford's got 5 points.
Let's go.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over.
Let's go.
Just a boneheaded pass, plain and simple.
Just a
Oh my
teeny
God.
slip of focus. Sometimes that can undo all the hard work the team's put in.
Olenek is
I'm on person.
Boston. It's Brown with the drive.
I don't know why you do.
Here's
That's all.
Jericho. A three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, this is where you might elect to pass.
Oh, on fucking person. Give me the
and
ball.
shoot out of it.
Here's Brown,
No.
and it's sent back by Hill.
Oh, weak.
Ajincic kicks to Frazier. Some nice passing here by New Orleans.
That's probably my steal.
Here's Olenek.
No.
Second chance shot.
No.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
And Brown drops them both.
And in a draft class full of great
No.
players, it is
He posted motherfuckers out there on my soul.
But he can become
He weak as hell though, low key.
has everything you want from a wing in terms of skill set and that
No.
physicality. He could have a ceiling just as high as anybody else in this draft.
It's Crawford with the drive. And Young
What's
gives
it?
to Olenek. And dunked by Olenek.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to miss that one.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. And you look at Jaylen Brown. He can go at the rim, pull up to shoot, plays good D. If his jump gets a little more consistent, he can be
Hell.
scary.
Yeah, that's what this team was hoping for when they drafted it. Just looking at the areas that he needs to work on, they are all, I think, correctable things. He's going to put up a lot of highlights over the course of his career.
Some changes for New Orleans. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Rush. Anthony Davis comes in for Alexis Ajincic. And it's Drew Holiday in for Jordan Crawford.
Yeah, I couldn't get no
And
fouls
with
or
this
nothing.
winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pelicans.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for DeMarcus Cousins.
Another 3? Oh my God.
Production tonight.
Oh, I thought that was a 3. I was finna say.
Never ever turned the switch off, and when they needed
They
a big
doing me so
bucket,
bogus.
he was the guy they went to, and he came through.
And when you talk about a player having an NBA-ready body, you want them to have the strength to compete with vets right off the bat. And make no mistake about it,
That's it.
Jaylen Brown has an NBA-ready body.
I'm just not sure the NBA is ready for him. I mean, he is a physical monster. Takes contact like defenders are insects and can still
That's
finish
it.
strong
That's all.
through the foul. Has a combo of speed, strength, lift, and endurance that you rarely see from a player his age.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pick up by Hill. Lock at 6. Holiday, the pass to Frazier. And there's the call. Foul on Boston. Nine seconds left to play in the final quarter. Cousins, no good.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
And he does have range. It's a makeable shot for him, but still no guarantees that's going down.
So we see the Pelicans.
You see that score right, bro.
It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly.
I know you see that score,
The other
bro.
just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just
God damn, 20 points, 14 rebounds, 18 points, 6 rebounds, 12 points, 5 assists, 10 points, 15 rebounds, 10 points, 2 rebounds, 7 points, 7 points, 6 points, 5 points, 4 points, 3 points, 2 points, 2 points. The whole team scored. First time ever.